First, before we begin, I'd like a statement from Matthew Gilby.
Okay.
To apologise for saying that Chris Pratt was doing a fine job in that original trailer, because you were clearly wrong. I want an actual apology before we move forward. How dare you? How dare you?
I was mistaken. That's all I will say on the matter.
You telling me you don't love his half-assed wahoo?
I'm saying I was originally
man, Matthew
mistaken.
Gilby, who for some time I have called my friend, approached me. He approached me in my current state, and he said Chris Pratt was doing a fine job in his voice, and I felt hurt because you don't do that.
I can't
Because when friends talk to friends, they don't lie. And Matthew Gilby, this slander of a man, this man who slandered my honour, has brought shame. And I will not stand for this, and I don't know if I can continue. So I will be stepping down as DM. Gwen, you'll be DMing the rest of the campaign.
Oh, okay.
Up to you now.
Okay, Okay, everyone get out your favourite homebrew encumbrance rules.
Okay.
It's time
no,
to do
Ollie,
some
come back,
dungeon
please.
delving.
No, I'm taking it
It's
back.
time.
I'm taking it back.
Okay.
I'm taking it back. Don't bring Mork Borg into this. How dare you? How dare you?
Apologise.
And that's the end of the session. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, on to business. This is Tales from HEX episode...
Whatever.
Something.
7?
We'll find out.
Uh,
I think.
6?
He's
Numbers
counting
don't
down.
exist
It's either
anymore.
It's either 6 or 7.
Depending.
Previously, Molrin Olsen went around being a big dick. He was the biggest dick you've ever seen. He confronted a mind flayer, accused a couple people of crimes. Essentially, Molrin, Masha, and I know his name, Angus, all went around searching for who Hordo's killer is. Molrin interviewed a mind flayer called Monroe, while Masha and Angus talked to the library nun who works the church. They didn't find any real concrete suspects. There are a few little suspicions flying around, but it seemed to all focus in on the Delaware's plans to develop the church into some kind of private magic school, depriving the children of a home, and just generally being quite evil. So Angus, in a scheme, in a really big scheme, forged some documents and became the head of the Church of Isaac, and is now essentially the leader of this religion. It's been wild. It's been crazy.
Uh-oh.
It was a shocking move, and it has now definitely placed him in the sights of the killer.
Yay.
No.
I'm gonna hang around Masha the whole time.
Now,
Oh, why me?
I think we decided last time that we were gonna sort of wrap up that day, unless you guys had anything you wanted to do specifically after Angus had been poped.
God.
Not.
I know
not
you wanted to
particularly.
talk to Barb, right, Masha?
Probably, yeah. Just to I don't know, shit on Michael.
Michael?
Michael?
Michael. No, not Michael.
Who's Michael?
Richard Filament. I need to get back.
fuck.
Hey there, buddy. I need to get back into the voice. There we go. By the way, Richard Filament is now posted with Gunter outside of the Church of She Who Seeks Truth in Knowledge, just sort of waving to everyone who goes in. He's a night watch now as well.
Oh.
He won't be for long. he'll be dead watch soon.
Got him.
Not because of me. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do anything. But
definitely.
But Mother Superior might have some words. I think Mother Superior might have some words.
And a knife.
Oh, Mother
And
Superior
a
has like been stewing in her office. Like no one's seen her in a couple days. Like she's been away.
Does she have any red powder?
They were lovers
She's just
once.
You loved
Okay.
him. You loved him, didn't you? Yes.
Yes.
They were lovers. Maybe that makes her a suspect. Maybe.
Sus?
Who knows? Sus.
Sus?
Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm in a very distracted mood today. Molrin, what was there anything specific you wanted to get up to?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think so.
Just gonna hang out with your old buddy Richard.
I might mention to like he didn't hear this from me, but to check out Ben's documents.
Do you think so? So you would say that in passing, you might have mentioned to Richard that something is amiss.
Yeah.
Would you have said this right after Ben's coronation? Or, no, he's not coronation, but when he was made the Pope. When he was made the Pope.
I don't know. Just like, hey, you know Angus?
Yeah, I know Angus. We're best friends.
You're best friends with Angus?
Yeah, we're always, just joking around. Like me and Masha. Thick as thieves.
Yeah. Well, nothing. It's fine.
You sure, buddy? You know you can tell me anything, right? I'm always here for you.
It's fine. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, if you think of the words, you tell me. Big, exciting times happening.
Yeah.
And hey, there's still a killer to catch, so you can help me find whoever that did that, right?
Yeah. This whole church thing is quite a lot, though. Especially since it would be quite bad for the Delawares. Do you have any ideas on what might be possible to maybe stop it?
Oh, I see. Well, because their deal wouldn't go through now, would it? Oh, no.
Nah.
I mean, if I was a person who could make that happen and it would directly serve their purpose, I would say if the property became too much of something to handle, say if there was an infestation or it was collapsing, if it became uninhabitable, then, well, people would be stupid not to sell. Or give up. But that's just if I was to personally think that, but I wouldn't recommend doing that, obviously, you know?
You make a good point.
Oh, did I? I didn't intend to.
Oh. Well, no, you didn't make a good point then. This is a completely non-mattering point.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's it.
He gives you a big pat on the back and then goes out back to like sitting outside Masha's church in a deck chair. Now, Masha, would you wait till the next day to talk to Barb, or would you talk to her closer to Angus's popedom?
I think I'd probably want to talk to her like as quickly as possible. Probably just because a lot of stuff is happening, and she's like my rock basically.
Okay. So you going into the police station?
Yes.
For once, it feels like something's actually happening in the station this time. Like the disorganized notes are still there, but now built around them is a very organized suspect list, looking at possible people who could have access to the building. There's like tunnel maps here. There's like lists of hitmen. It's all sort of like strung up along the walls, and it just seems to lead downwards down this staircase.
Ooh. Hell yeah. I guess I sort of follow the organised nurse and see if I can... I assume this is all Barb's work.
Yeah. Richard's notes are all like little stick figure drawings, mainly of him winning.
Wow. So somehow I just know that it's stick figures of Richard.
There's no, they're really basic as well.
Yeah,
but, like, you know it's him.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that Richard Filament is the greatest artist of our time.
No.
You travel down and into the police, and you go to the morgue. You haven't had to come here much because HEX doesn't usually get a lot of murders. Like the most prominent one is obviously the murder of a very high figure at your church, which you had a hand in solving.
Whoa, I did.
And you see like Barb kind of inspecting the walls, the surrounding walls of the morgue. All the sort of like little ice boxes all lined up, and then she sort of turns and goes, "Oh, hi, Masha."
Hi, how are you? This is very impressive what you've started already. I'm impressed.
Yeah, just sort
Something's
of
actually organised.
gathering notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been whittling a lot as well.
You've been what?
Whittling, and she points to a bunch of wooden stakes in one of the corners of the room.
Oh, whistling. I thought. Yes, makes sense. We'll maybe need those probably.
Mm-hmm.
Good thinking. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I'd pop in, see how you're doing. I think you've just been stuck in here all day, haven't you?
Yep, with the bodies.
Yeah.
None of them got up, by the way.
Yeah.
Just in case you're worried.
A lot of stuff is going on. So, Angus is the leader of the Church of Isaac now?
What?
Yeah. So, the Dalawares had some contract with Hordo a while ago. So, what Angus did was find some paperwork to basically make sure that he is now the leader of the House of Isaac, so that the Dalawares can't turn the House of Isaac into a big old magic school. And now Richard and Gunther are standing outside my church, and it's very annoying, but hey.
Barb kind of looks blank at the moment of everything you just said. Okay. 3 things.
Yeah.
1, that's terrible about the Delawares. Very in line with their business and all that. Yeah, that's fine. 2,
Yeah.
Angus forged documents to become the head of a church.
No,
a church of a man who's just been murdered.
No, he didn't. There was some loopholes, I think. Nothing was illegal. It's all legal and legitimate.
I mean, I'm flexible. It's all good. I am flexible, but doesn't that seem maybe, just maybe, she paces around the room for a minute.
Oh no.
Extremely suspicious. Extremely suspicious. If someone has just died, to then take over their position, a place of authority in the community.
I see where you're coming from. However, I very much doubt that it was Angus. Angus has been doing a lot to try and figure out what happened, and besides,
that sounds great. She quickly writes something down in a notepad and then puts it away.
What was that? What was that?
What?
Well, the thing you
was what?
write down real quick. Yeah, what was that?
Oh, I was just writing down a note. A note about something. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, thirdly, very important. Thirdly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
I might have suggested, and please don't be too angry.
Okay.
That we station some people outside the church, and Richard might have jumped at that.
You know what? Now it's coming from you. Sounds better. You know what? I think it's fine. I'd rather it not be.
You're sure?
Be Richard. I'd rather he not be there. But it's fine. That is probably a very good idea. If we can get Richard out of there, cool. If not, I'll live.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Oh, can I?
Yep.
Can I have a hug real quick? It's been a long day.
Yep. And she
cool.
she gives you a big hug. She sort of squeezes you.
And kiss Barb on the cheek.
Barb lights up. She's really happy. She seems like to sort of de-stress from the situation.
Thank you. I really needed that. Okay, I can sense you're a little apprehensive about the whole Angus taking over the church thing, but I'm sure if you just had like a quick conversation with him to talk about it, he could all sort all that stuff out, and it'll be fine. Molrin, on the other hand, now we gotta keep an eye out for him. I mean, he directly works for the Datawares, and we're keeping a short leash, if you will.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And I'll talk to Angus.
Yeah, cool. Fantastic. But yeah, enough about me. How's you doing? What have you got all here? Run me through it.
Oh. Okay. Well, it took me. It was kind of a slow start. It took me like 10 minutes to get all this together, but I figured out something big.
Yeah.
She like pulls out a brick from the wall and then pulls out a note from it and puts the brick back.
Oh my god.
Okay. This is the map. This is the map of the maintenance zone.
Yeah.
Every tunnel, every connecting point, but it's wrong.
Oh.
This is the basic map. This is the one they like stick on walls. It doesn't tell you all of the pathways that connects to older zones and abandoned ones. Like everyone scurries around one. Like the kids scurry around and play in them. The ooze thing, it connected from one of those old pipe systems. It's nuts.
Right.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
These places lead everywhere, and I bet there's one that leads directly to the House of Isaac. Either through it, under it, like right near it. So if you needed to get away quickly, you just go through one of these. You get there, get Hordo. Sorry, go through there, leave, and you've done it.
Right.
So whoever the killer was definitely used these pipes.
Right. And it's specifically the pipes, not any of the other sort of like secret tunnels and stuff that connects all the places. It's pipes specifically, yeah.
Pipes? I mean, maybe some of the secret tunnels connect up. I don't know. They're secret.
Yeah.
Well, probably won't let me get near them.
Well, I mean, we, me and Angus, and maybe Molrin? I don't know. We found some secret tunnels that lead from underneath the House of Isaac, which went to like a couple of places. One of which was like a library. You know the what's his name? The mind flayer. What's his name?
The mind flayer. Monroe.
Monroe. Yes, yeah, him. Like, we found him. I don't know if he's a suspect or anything. But I mean, so something to add to the red string and thumbtacks board.
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
If he has access to the pipe, and those secret tunnels probably lead up to some of the older, broken bits of the maintenance zone. So, yeah, he could have done that easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
Monroe.
Did we actually like talk to Monroe at all?
You didn't talk to Monroe, but Molrin. I'm pretty sure Molrin told you about.
Oh, okay.
That Monroe. Monroe the mind flayer.
Yeah, that might be.
Interesting.
We can definitely add him to the whodunit board thing. I don't know. I don't know.
So you and Angus and Molrin looked at all. It's fine. It's a whodunit. It's basically a whodunit board.
Yeah.
So you and Angus and Molrin all explore these pipes. You have more of a knowledge of it, and you obviously. How do you feel about pipes?
About pipes? I'm fine with pipes.
Pipes.
I mean, I might need some cheese, but it's fine. I've been in the place before.
Maybe you could try and talk to the kids. See, they know the pipes better than anyone. See if there's like any direct routes up to Hordo's.
Yeah.
If this secret tunnel was for them, maybe they know. Everyone else in the maintenance zone, just shut up. Everything's deaf.
You know, I could definitely find Jay and Monty and talk to them about it. They'll probably know.
They really need this church.
Yeah.
And if you were to run that church, you would have a lot of influence in the community.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
She writes something else down. She turns away from you and writes something else down, and then puts it back in her pocket.
What's that? Was that you just what?
Sorry, I was just drawing a picture.
Oh, what up? Was it me? Was it me? You drawing
Yes.
me?
Yes. Yes, I was drawing a picture of you. You were. Now she actually actually starts drawing a picture.
Oh, wait. We're in the morgue, right?
You're in the morgue. You're gonna swoon in the morgue.
Is that like what one of those like the tables that they put the bodies on to like do the
Yes,
can I just like sort of throw myself onto it in a sort of paint me like one of your French girl poses?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
You do this and Barb like tears down a bit of her clue board and starts drawing on it.
Oh, yes.
This continues on into the rest of the night.
Yeah, this is like this is. I feel like it starts off very jokey, but then gets more and more serious until we have to fade to black.
You guys got no sleep. You were just drawing. It was just endless drawing.
We pulled a Mary Shelley.
Now, everyone, are you all gathering in the morning?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
You guys all gathering?
I want to make my experimental elixir. Also,
so you
didn't ask what I wanted to do. I wanted to.
I'm sorry.
The red powder that
I thought you were doing all your stuff. I thought you were doing stuff for the next day. No, that's my bad. We'll do that.
God, Ollie, I can't do that
right now.
I don't need to roleplay or anything. I just want to analyze the powder.
Oh, you're analyzing the red powder.
Yeah, I'm doing chemistry.
So with this analysis, are you trying to figure out what its nature is?
Yeah, and like what kind of substance it's closest to.
Okay, so are you rolling? What are you rolling? Is there a chemistry roll in D&D?
You can roll with like I don't know, what like an alchemist's kit or whatever. I guess.
I think it's.
I have alchemist supplies.
Yeah, you probably use that or something. It's like a thieves' tools roll, but with alchemy.
So should I roll with that?
Yes.
18.
Oh wow. There's the CSI music is playing. Are you in your bar, by the way, or are you in the church doing this?
I'm in my secret rooms. My workshop.
Your secret ominous room.
Yeah.
You see the vat of acid that Molrin almost fell into.
I chuckle.
Just to establish, is this like a designated meeting point now?
Sure.
I guess so.
That's what the corkboard is.
Yeah. Where who is up there on the suspect? The Delawares and the church nun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the church nuns on like a post-it note off to the side.
Molrin's like more. He's on that board as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like he is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, analysing this, it is very interesting. It contains sort of like loads of really weird bits. It's like protein fats, vitamin B12, ergosterol.
No.
It's and you get a pretty good nature of what it is. Like that's all a part of it, but it seems to be some kind of like powdered alarm pheromone.
Oh, alarm pheromone.
Do you know what that is, or should I tell you?
Don't insects have those?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's basically to trigger like a fight or flight or aggression
Ooh,
in the insects.
Okay. Interesting.
But like this is a huge quantity. Like this would it has like much higher effects. Like it's a lot more potent.
Huh. Interesting. I could put that in my drinks.
You're gonna have like really twitchy patrons. You're gonna have like people turning around at any moment, like, "Fucking want to fight me? You want to fight me? You want to fight?"
You're gonna spike your drinks.
I feel like they're all very twitchy anyway, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's just literally a murder's been happening. Like, I just need to relax with a drink at Angus's. Like, oh, shit.
I'm next. Nah.
Angus's funny pranks of spiking people with experimental pheromones of unknown origin that were found on a dead body.
Get them while they're hot.
Classic prank. Is that going in Richard's drink next?
Sure.
Yeah, so specifically, that's what you find about. Is there anything else you want to do as Angus, or are you...
I guess Angus will be researching the new church, but you kind of told me all the details off screen anyway, so...
You're getting sort of ready. I mean, I think there's some finer bits that you're sort of getting acquainted with, like Isaac seems like there are documents backing up that Isaac was like a real figure. He wasn't just this sort of messiah figure. We did discuss that bit.
Yeah.
He's more of like a prophet.
Yeah.
Always like a Jesus.
What about taxes? Does the church have to pay taxes?
Tax? Did he pay? Do you have to pay taxes?
Yeah, because I'm part of the church. Well, I am the church, so do I have to pay taxes?
Hordo had no money.
Oh.
Which helped because as the head of a church, you didn't have to pay taxes.
Awesome. I get to carry on not paying taxes.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
And now you're backed up legally.
Yeah, I get even more business expenses.
You are not helping your case.
What? I was perfectly clear from the get-go that I'm not a morally perfect person. I'm awful neutral.
Don't worry, friends. This tragic death will be helped by me, local business owner seeking to exploit you. It's all fine.
I'm exploiting companies. What are you talking about?
Anyway, I think at this point is everyone entering the room. Molrin, are you coming to these meetings?
Oh yeah, I wanted to make my elixir. I'm just gonna roll a d6 for that.
Yeah, I'm coming to him.
Yes, I get a potion of flight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, cool. Molrin, Olsen, and Sister Masha enter. Sister Masha looks tired.
But also very...
Sister Masha, you've been drawn 17 times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's totally the only thing we were doing then. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was... Yes, of course.
Of course.
They were talking about sex.
Yeah.
No!
Anyway.
No!
We did a Mary Shelley.
dunking you in the fat ass.
Ah, no! Only virgins
Angus
are
hates
allowed
sex.
in the acid room.
Masha, you look quite tired.
Do I?
Wait, am I on the board? Why did you put me on the board?
No.
I thought you put you on the board.
I thought, yeah, you put yourself on the board.
I'm gonna take my face off the board.
Anyway, I've got like a shot glass of my patented special wake up juice. Do you want to try that?
Oh, hell yeah. And it.
It's full of alarm pheromones.
He pulls out like a shot glass with a perfectly clear liquid.
Oh yeah, gimme.
I just thought they're on the table there. Here, drink this.
Yeah.
It will really wake you up. Sorry. What drink are you actually making, Angus?
He has some caffeine powder and he dissolves it in lemonade and then does it as shots when he's tired.
Oh hell
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. What does Masha think of the drink?
She's honestly too tired to consider it, but she feels the caffeine taking over, and it's like
Shoots into her eye.
hell yeah.
Injected into her skull.
Yes. But
Well, there you go. Hasn't killed me yet.
Hell yeah.
You feel slightly more energized, Masha, although you are still very tired from... There was whittling involved. It was
Yeah.
nuts. Anyway,
Better.
what are you guys up to?
I did some reading,
Yeah.
and it turns out I'd vastly underestimated the role of the leader of the church. I thought it meant like the church, like the sect, like the building, and not like the church, like the religion.
What? How did you not expect that?
I've never been to church.
Well, you're the Pope now, so...
Oh, yeah,
I-
well, congratulations, you are the Pope now. Uh,
You could make me the Pope if you wanted.
I'm not
no,
gonna make you
we're not going to
anything
make you the
on.
Pope.
You could make me the Pope, and then
We're not
I
The
gonna
only
could
make
thing
you
I'll
the
make
Pope.
you is a dunce hat.
That's rude. What's
You're
a dunce
right,
hat?
sorry. It's a symbol of respect.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you.
And admiration.
Yeah. Did you guys find anything out?
Yes.
Not really.
Yes, I did. So, apparently, I went and spoke to Barb, and I told her the whole situation, and she's been doing fantastic work, excellent work. Oh, baby, she's such good work. Anyway, what? Where am I? What? Yes. And she realised that there are a lot of maintenance tunnels and pipes that go underneath the Church of Isaac. So, whoever killed Hordo probably went through one of those pipes, or maybe went through the tunnels that we found. So, Molrin, you said about a Mind Flayer librarian?
I did
Yeah.
say about them.
Yeah, they might be a suspect. They might be a suspect.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye out.
I am.
Should we not just go talk to him?
We definitely can. That is something we should do.
Well, that's the only lead we have.
Apart
Yeah.
from, they said, he said, I think, there were some people he saw dragging a cart down to the workers' district. We haven't looked up on that yet. I was waiting for you guys to check that.
On the night of the murder?
Yeah, on the night of the murder.
Yeah, that'll be something we have to check up as well.
I guess we could check for what kind of like a wagon cart or like
I think so,
I-
yeah.
I guess.
we could
They were
probably
doing
find
it
a wagon
nervously.
in
Apparently they
West.
sensed nervousness.
Mind Flayers can sense nervousness, I
Yeah,
think.
that's the main trait of mind flayers.
Yes. Absolutely.
Angus is singing in silence because he knows about mind flayers because he's read about them the other day.
Yeah.
He knows all about them. He's read about a couple of the monsters now. So
Anyway,
what is
I think
what is
we
the
should
first
look
thing you
for a
guys want to do?
Find a wagon. Oh,
Oh.
actually,
But we also might want to go talk to Jay and Monty about maintenance zone pipes that could be escape routes from.
oh
The,
yeah, I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
The red powder
Yes.
is like an alarm pheromone. You know, like insects have.
No?
Sure. I totally know about alarm pheromones and insects. Yes.
Well, you know, when you get real scared, you get that fight or flight response.
Right.
I'm never afraid.
Sure you're not.
I've
on.
never
Just-
been afraid in my life. I don't know what it
Never.
is.
Okay. Well,
Interesting.
anyway, it's that. It's just that, but like.
Oh,
powdered
okay.
pheromone.
Spooky.
It's the I'm in danger pheromone. Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird that he was like, because it's like a really strong, and really intense dosage, and considering it was like all over him.
So either someone covered him in alarm pheromones, or Hordo naturally made a bunch of alarm pheromones before he died, or
What is
something
Or-
else.
Or it was a bunch
So
of ants.
your conclusion is something happened and now there's alarm pheromones on him.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to. You said you wanted to talk to Jen Monty, and I'd like to head to the church for Pope reasons.
Plan?
Molrin, what are you doing?
What are you doing a Molrin?
Yeah,
I suppose I'm
Molrin,
going
what are
with
you
them.
Molrin.
Who
Who are you going with?
Actually, no, honestly, if they're going over there, and not checking out the stuff to do with the... Wait, are you two going together to the same place?
I don't
Isn't that where Jen
think
Monty?
so.
Is the church where Jen Monty hang around?
Yeah, whereabouts?
Oh, yeah, no, they would
Monty
be in
be
church
like,
around this
lessons
time.
Today?
'Cause, like,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, they would be
we'll
there.
be heading off together then.
In that case, yeah, I'll go with you.
Hell yeah.
We'll
can I just stick
join them.
a Spaghetti Man question mark post-it note on the board.
Spaghetti Man?
Of course. Yeah, he's one of the killers.
hitman.
He's
He's
one
made
of
of
the.
worms. And worms have alarm pheromones.
Oh! I need to check that again.
Of course, the killer is the human grease. It has to be the human.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We all know that. He's always going to be the killer, no matter what.
Wait.
Even if he's not the killer, he's the killer,
Oh.
Yeah.
and we all know it.
Yeah. If
Okay.
he's not the killer, he's a killer, and that's good enough for us.
He's in the band, The Killers. So, you guys are heading off to the church, and you see that there's a little bit of there's another crowd, one of the third crowd gathering out here, but they all look awful, all of them, especially the person at the front, Richard Filament, and he seems to be inspecting the church, the Church of Isaac, going,
God.
ooh.
Please don't tell me this is
Ooh.
my problem.
Oh, Angus! Angus, it's me, Richard Filament. Angus, do you know, it's me, Richard Filament. Hello!
Hi.
Oh, and Masha, how you doing, Masha?
Hi, Richard.
I'm doing great.
What's up with this building,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, he sort of like kind of pushes past. I'm assuming Molrin might be in the back, so he kind of just sort of pushes past you, Masha. So go talk to Molrin. Well, Molrin, I was just noticing because you see, my father was a carpenter, and I'm assuming carpenters do something with buildings, and I noticed that this building has some serious issues.
Well, what like?
Well, if you'll examine here, and he points to one of the building, that's rock rot.
You
my
rock rot
God,
right
I
there.
should have seen it.
You bastard!
Rock rot?
Don't
It's the
you
worst
dare-
thing that can happen
Oliver!
to rocks.
Oliver!
Have you ever
You
seen
can't
rock
do
rot?
this to me! You
That's
can't
rock
do
rot right
this
there.
again!
Worst case I've ever seen.
That's the worst case of rock rot I ever damn seen. Tell you what, that's the worst case of rock rot I ever damn seen.
I'm sorry.
You're right,
Sorry,
Gwen.
sorry. I just have to come in here, Richard. What's rock rot?
It's where the rocks
Oh,
rot.
rock rot. So
They get all structurally damaged.
no.
Look at it.
I got this one. Basically, it's when that the mold has been built into the rock, so it's fine over time, but then if it's not managed correctly with a shearer of some kind, it will slowly emancipate through the stone until it's
It'll
basically just
emancipate.
foam, Masha. Emancipate.
It'll
So
emancipate.
when mold is already in rock, is what causes
Yes,
rock.
it happens all the time.
Sure it does, mate.
Yeah. I
I mean, you're obviously not very experienced. You've lived a very sheltered life, obviously, so I understand you not knowing.
Masha just has like a face of like, you fucking what?
Can I?
Maybe maybe if this is such an issue, maybe you should get an expert just to make sure. Like like
Oh, great idea!
Who specifically
Great idea, Masha!
deals with rock rot?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
Like,
I'm pretty qualified in all sciences.
oh well, look what we have here. Angus McGuy, a man who is an expert in rock rot. Angus,
Do you have
can
any
please-
qualifications, Mr.
Ollie,
Angus?
Is rock rot real, Ollie?
No, it's not. It's not real. It never was.
I don't get it.
Then you
I'm
weren't there
not in
for
on
it.
the
You
joke.
weren't there. You weren't
wasn't.
there.
Weren't there,
He was
man.
trying to get. He was trying to get some guards to a castle to leave the gate.
I'm
to
trying
the
to get them to
castle.
blow up their own castle by saying
was
there was
he-
rock rot in
the castle
in the building,
inspector.
and they believed me.
It was like 2 sessions worth of just talking about rock rot. It was insane.
Angus, do you inspect the rock, Angus, for rock rot?
I don't know, Richard. That just looks like moss to me.
It's rotting.
Oh, you
Angus.
should. No, I
And
know.
he'd
I know
know.
you're a smart man, Angus. I know you've got all the PhDs to back it up, but
Well,
I know
Molrin asked
rock
for
rot when
my
I see it.
qualifications. Can I pull out my qualifications? I feel like Angus would
Do you
have
just
some
have them
form
on you
of
at all
ID.
time?
Yeah.
Yes, they're
It's-
probably in
Yeah.
his messenger bag.
If you do that, if you do that, Molrin will take out his badge.
I feel like it's very much that like the sort of doctor's psychic paper. It's just like, here's my qualifications.
Oh yeah, no. He keeps everything in his messenger bag in like a folder.
So you pull out. So what qualifications do you pull out, Angus?
Well, I guess this has only been existing for a few minutes, so I don't know the details of his qualifications, but they're probably high. So just the highest biology qualification.
I know
he
what
has.
Molrin's qualifications are, and he's showing them to you.
The
now.
badge, the law,
The
the
badge.
long arm of
He's
the
showing
law.
his qualifications to you now immediately, this instant.
Now, Angus, I'm but a simple beat cop. Maybe even more than that. I don't know. Sometimes some say I have a street wisdom, but biology doesn't involve rocks, my friends.
Good one.
I don't know that much about
What was a good
geology.
one? And
So the
you-
rocks,
does he pull out-
you're just saying
Rock
the rocks
rot,
rot.
yes.
Is that it? Yeah.
Basically, it could be an issue if people remain inside. The whole place could be
so
full
you're
of
saying-
rock rot, and
you're-
then you're
so
going to
what
have a
you're saying is
foamy
that-
building.
So you're saying is that stone? It has a weak structure. It's not very.
Yes, exactly.
You willing to back that up?
Get some people
Uh,
in to
are
check
you,
it. We can check all the rocks and.
Well-
you know the.
Are you
procedure
asking
for
me to-
checking rock rot? This because obviously you can't bend down close to it. Obviously, it's rock
Oh,
rot.
no.
Can get inside your lungs and then shred your bones. But you
It's
know
the
the
most
you know the
famous
way
fact
checking.
about rock rot.
You just give it a little kick.
I need to catch up.
Give it a
How do you
kick.
check rock rot?
Just give it a little kick.
Well-
A kick.
The stethoscope.
Just to test the
Yeah.
structure integrity.
Yeah. Go for it.
Richard
Kick the
Richard,
stones,
like-
Richard.
Richard looks at you with the same sort of like very casual expression he always has, Angus. And can you roll me an intimidation check?
Can I help with this at all? Like I'm just
Help action.
I'm just sort of like hyping up
Yeah.
Angus basically.
Can I
Of
help
course.
Richard?
You bastard!
Oh, okay, we're gonna roll 2 intimidations alongside each other. I gotta
Oh,
grab
God.
my dice. It's the battle of the
Well, if-
century. This is the true combat.
Wait, no, hang on. So Angus is rolling intimidation. I'm basically doing the help action to give him advantage. But since Molrin is helping Richard, I guess
it just
that help
cancels
action,
out.
yeah, they would cancel out. So it would just be a straight intimidation roll, I guess.
Okay, so this is just
Oh.
just an intimidation roll from Angus.
Yeah. Okay. got a natural 20.
Hey, get
Oh,
fucked! Get fucked, Richard.
You two stare down Richard and Moira, and I think you just sort of like keep looking back up at him, and he just sort of looks at it one more time. The rock. Nah, what do you know? I must have been wrong. There might be some other structural issues, but I'll probably need more time to check them over. But I was completely off with the rock rot. Thanks, Angus. I could have really hurt myself.
Yeah, you could have
And
hurt yourself.
And I'm sure, since Angus is now the leader of the Church of Isaac, that if any structural issues do come up, that you would report to him, and he will take the necessary procedures to make sure that it is dealt with. Richard.
Yes, he is the leader now,
Yes,
isn't he?
he is.
That is your title.
Thanks for being so helpful, Richard.
Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great day. I gotta go rest up before I go back on guard duty again. Outside of the church, Masha. I'll see you then. You have a good day, otherwise. And Richard sort of claps his hands, and the strange group of other huddled people sort of follows behind him.
Wow, that was close. We could have been in there with all the rock rot.
Molrin, that's not.
Molrin, it's not real. It's not.
Rocks can't rot.
Rocks
I'm glad
can't
that we
rot.
have Richard Filament here to put everything straight.
Richard Filament's gone though.
Oh, he's gone.
What are you gonna do without your best buddy?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh well.
Fuck. Angus is realizing that even if he's leader of this church, he has no idea how anything works, and the only person he can kind of go and ask is the library nun.
Whose name? He doesn't even know her name, and neither do I.
Well,
She's just the library.
Well, I mean, I do work at the Church of Isaac, so I guess I would know a lot about it as well.
What's
And
her
because
name?
Okay, well,
What's the library nun's name?
What's the library nun's name?
I'm pretty sure she does have a name, but I guess we'll just have to find out later.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'll be back in a second, guys. I need to just be back in a second.
Sure.
Cut this out, future Matthew, if you do.
No.
Anyway, Angus.
Gwen's gone. We've got to wait for.
I know, but now I have time to explain what I'm just trying to do with Angus.
Okay, explain.
Because he's the only bar, so he gets a lot of profit. So now he's just got a bunch of money and he's brought it to the church, and now he wants to start rebuilding the church. That's why he's down.
I don't know how he's going to rebuild it with all that rock rot.
He's just gonna have to knock it down and build it up again.
He's build an entirely new church. I can't believe Angus saved the local rec centre from being destroyed.
I just gotta make it the best building in HEX. Yeah, that's what Angus is doing. That's why he's got the money. That's why he's looking for the library nun, because she probably knows how it works. I don't know.
She
how
knows
I'm
all the
gonna...
finances.
Yeah. Can I promote her or something?
You're giving her it's kind of a hollow title. What would you promote her to?
I don't know. Just I don't know how churches
Head
are
of
structured.
finances.
Head of finances.
Perfect.
Because I was thinking about it earlier, and it's the one thing I don't know how I'm actually gonna do is put money away and then start building it back up, because that's his main goal at the moment.
I mean, you can obviously pay people who live here to try and do it.
But would I do that in RP sessions, or is that just something I can tell you I'm doing?
If it's depending on how interesting you think it's going to be. If you're happy to just do it outside of sessions, I'm fine with that.
I mean, that's pretty much just because I don't think it's worth important enough to warrant spending time in the episodes, but it's still something I'd like to actively be doing.
Okay, so what are you guys up to now? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
I want
Angus is hiring people to rebuild the church, and he's looking through finance sheets and stuff. And
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm
looking for James.
So you're just going into the church with the library nun?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking for Jay and Monty.
I'm going to say, guys, I'm bored. I want to go and look at the people who are walking around, and they were all
I
nervous.
realised you were role playing. I was very good.
Yeah.
Can we do that
For
soon?
a second,
Oh no, sorry.
He's in
No,
character.
it's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah,
absolutely.
okay.
I'm in character.
I thought, guys, I'm bored.
Yeah.
You flick your cigarette in my
Yeah.
eye and you walk out of it.
Yeah.
If I was actually bored, I
Yeah.
would not say it like that.
Yeah,
I promise.
bro.
I would.
Yeah.
I would be nice.
you fucking better. That would be tragic.
I'm going to say I'm bored, and I would like to search for the other guys we were going to look for now.
The wagon men. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wagon men.
You go do that. We'll split up and look for clues, gang. Bye.
All right. Bye. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Have fun.
I know I have split the party, but I have
Good.
done that on
Yeah,
purpose.
it was
Okay, that's-
consensual split.
I-
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
He's
So-
Angus goes on the
wait.
exciting quest of filling out finance sheets. As everyone else abandons him.
Is there like an? Do I have like an office? Do you know if there's like an office for the leader of the church?
Library nun sort of goes, Hordo didn't really have an office. Like, he had a bed.
Where was his bed?
Follow me. And she leads you again into the sort of main procession area. And behind one of the altars is just a really like old-looking rusty bed with a lumpy mattress on it. There's a bunch of books underneath it and a candle.
Well, the first
I mean-
thing I'm gonna do when I'm rebuilding the church is build an office.
Is that how much is that going to cost?
I have been tending the only bar in HEX for like most of my life. Money isn't really a thing for me right now.
Oh, okay.
oh my god, is
You're a rich boy.
Is Angus loaded?
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were a rich boy. This is actually very beneficial
Yeah.
What I do
on a
is
moral and financial level.
I make things up that make sense with the character, and then Ollie goes, "Yeah, that makes sense with the character. I guess that's what we're doing now," and that's how it works.
Yeah. You
Hmm.
just you
So, for example, I'm incredibly rich because I run the only bar in HEX, and everyone's drinking all the time.
You've built a monopoly on your own.
yeah.
That's
I
not
have.
how that's supposed to work. Can you pay me then?
Huh?
I would actually like to be paid.
Oh, yeah.
Do nuns get paid?
That was another discussion I wanted to have. Like, how does things work around here?
I mean, I come over here from the other church, do stuff, and I mean, I basically live here because they kind of gave my room to someone else. But that's not a big deal. And I just do sort of like activities. I have a bed
Do you
here.
have like an official like job,
Wait,
like job title, or do you just?
wait, hang on, hold on a sec. I know I'm probably not here, right? But Library Nun
Yeah.
comes from the Church of She Who Seeks Truth and Mystery.
Yes.
Shouldn't I know her then? I should know who she is.
There are a lot of nuns.
You
There's
should.
a lot of nuns.
The Church of She
Why
Who
don't
Seeks
you,
Truth and Mystery
Masha?
is relatively small. But we should all know each
Yeah.
other.
Can I be honest with you, Masha?
What?
Everyone knows her as library nun there 'cause she's always in the library fumbling
Oh,
around.
okay. Yeah. It's
No one
it's-
knows her actual
it's,
name.
It's just like her nickname.
No one has bothered to actually learn her
Oh,
name.
Oh my god. That's so
And-
mean.
Not
Any-
even, I mean, also, a lot of focus got lost on her when the big celebrity Masha got very popular.
Oh, I see how it is, Ollie. Oh, I see how
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
wanted to know
Yeah.
if
Look.
Nun had a job title, or if she wanted one.
I mean, I don't really have a title. I'm more just like the nun who does stuff. Do you have a title for me? I wouldn't mind having one.
I mean, like I said, I haven't really like figured out. I guess to have a title, you need to have like established roles, and I guess you like. What's your name? You told me, but I was screaming and crying. Remember?
Oh, you actually. Thank you. No one normally asks my name. It's Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Vanessa,
Okay.
write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It's going in. Vanessa. You're going on the Molrin board.
Hey.
Idiot.
Right, so we'll sort out, I guess, like payment for you. I need to find out who I can hire to start helping restore the church and add some stuff. And do you know where Monty and Jay are?
Oh, they're in classes at the moment. I kind of pulled someone in from She Who Seeks Truth and Knowledge to do a lesson. It might have been a
Okay.
mistake. She's a little bit odd.
Oh, well, I guess I'll go and check that myself. Because I need to. We want to speak to the boys for a second.
Angus, I'm grateful for all of this, but you got to be careful when bringing money into like a charity organization like this.
How so?
I don't know. It never brings anything good, does it? Where there's money involved, it's going to get tainted. We've just lost Hordo. I don't want him to lose his, like, ideals of what this church was.
What were his ideals? All I'm seeing is
I don't know.
unpaid,
Old and confusing.
unpaid nuns in a falling down church with no beds. Well, only beds.
I mean, it's mainly because of how he ran the place. He had nothing. He lost it over time. Don't know how. He didn't really speak about it. But I don't know. He just wanted it to look after people.
I
to
wanted
be a little
to
home.
look after people. I'm really sorry about my very, very quick actions. I really didn't want to see the church fall into the hands of people who didn't know Hordo the way certain people knew Hordo.
It's fine. It's all good. Just nervous. Trying to make sure everything goes smoothly.
You're doing fine,
Huh?
Vanessa.
Cool. That's my name. He said my name
Yeah.
like twice now.
Yeah.
That's cool. You're
It's a
cool.
nice name.
Gonna go do some nun things now. Sorry about the crazy lady I employ to teach the kids. Masha,
Me, hello.
it's smash cuts to you. You're looking in horror as, like, not only are the traumatized kids who have found out what death is for the
Oh my
first
God.
time, but also just the confused and bewildered kids, like Jay and Monty. And Monty is still, like, having trouble with his little bag of holding. It's like,
Aw.
can't seem to work it.
Aw.
And then you just see this nun.
Yeah.
Jay is comforting him, just to say. And you see this nun with a crow on her shoulder saying, "Now Masha here, she can see beyond reality. But this crow and me, we have a bond, we have a connection. And if you connect with us too, we will be smarter, stronger than Masha, stronger than you, Masha.
What?
You understand?
I
You're
I
not the
just-
only one who can solve
I
crimes.
just got here. Who are you? Do I?
I am Marissa.
Who? What?
We've
But-
talked like 6
but-
times. How do you not know who I am? We talked
but-
so much.
Have we? Why have you got?
I'm
a
like,
crow?
I shared. Do you remember that one time you said, "Do you want an apple?" I said, "Here, you can have my apple." I'm
Do I?
Marissa. A big deal.
Okay, Marissa, what's going on? Why are you talking about having a bond with the crows?
We've connected with the crows, and we're gonna form our own sect, and you kids will be the first to join it.
I mean, cool. I mean, good for you, Chief. Like, I'm all about that religious freedom and stuff like that. Is this on the syllabus? Because if it's not on the syllabus, you shouldn't be like. I probably like pull out like a folder from somewhere and start like flipping through what's basically the syllabus that I'm supposed to be
Yeah, this is a maths
teaching.
class.
Yeah. Why are you talking about crows in a maths class? What's
No,
like?
I'm just talking about the crows because I need to get the word out.
I
Because
mean,
we're not going to be able to build it with a sect. Mother Superior's not around anymore. Gotta start
What?
building quickly.
Mother Superior's
Get the
not around
kids. Get them
anymore?
while they're young.
What are you talking about?
No one ever sees her anymore. She was in her office.
Like,
What's the point?
When was the last time anyone saw her? Like, how many days ago?
No. Auto died and then boof.
Like,
Gone.
yeah. Okay, that's something to put on this ever-expanding list. Melissa, there is a time and a place to be...
Marissa. You know who I am. It's not
You...
fair that you just swan around with these powers and all of us got
Hey.
nothing. We're building something new.
I mean, if you want to worship the crows, that's cool, but also, you say you have the ability to speak with the crows. What you are doing here is not taking responsibility for that power. Right now, you are trying to pull these children in when they are at a very vulnerable stage in their life. It's not good, Marissa. I understand that Hordo meant a lot to you. This is not using your abilities as a crow whisperer and teacher and fellow envoy of the gods. Chill out, please.
God, oh my God. Get off me. And she knocks the crow off her hand and it just sort of like it sort of flies away.
wait,
Like, that's not good. That's not a crow noise.
It sounds a lot.
Sounds like I was breaking
yeah,
her neck.
Yeah. I was scared for a second. Oh my god.
Go. He kills a crow. My God. The crow flies off. And like, Jesus. I didn't realize there's all that. That's awful. Bye. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Marissa leaves.
Okay. Hi kids. How are we doing? Honestly, don't answer that. I'm sure I already know, and I fear the answer. Okay, quick question. How many of you are well versed with the pipes of the maintenance zone? Hands raised.
All of them put their hands up.
Fantastic. I have some questions. You guys are gonna help me solve a murder. How does that sound?
Everyone looked really concerned and confused, but Jay sort of like clicks his finger and looks at you.
Yes, Jay.
I'll help you solve a murder. I'll do it. We can all do it.
Fantastic.
We're gonna save the day. Then we're gonna find whoever did it. We're gonna beat him up. We're gonna get him, right? Right?
We will definitely get him. Beating them up, maybe.
One of the other kids put their hands up and just goes, But Masha, why is Angus the head of the church now? Why is he here doing stuff? Is he Hordo now?
He has taken over the position that Hordo once was in charge of, but it is all too. This is quite complicated, so I don't. We're all aware of the Dalawares, right?
There are a few hands up. A few hands up, but like most people are sort of confused. They're just like a brat, like a to like kids this young, it probably wouldn't mean much.
Okay. Well, let me. So, when an institution such as the House of Isaac, when the person who leads that thing dies or otherwise steps down from the position, if they don't immediately have someone to take over that role, things can get kind of messy. And so Angus has said that he will take over for a little while the church is going through this sort of transition process. It's nothing to worry about. We should all obviously help Angus out when we can, when he asks. This is a very stressful position, something very new to him, but he will make sure that the House of Isaac keeps going. I'm not super knowledgeable in everything, but that's all I know. Now, maintenance zone pipes. Can anyone tell me of maintenance zone pipes that go under the House of Isaac? Angus has asked me to do some surveying, figuring out, making sure that the infrastructure and stuff is safe, and so on and so forth. So, does anyone know of any access to the maintenance zone through the Church of Isaac, please? Anyone?
One of the kids puts their hand up and goes, there's like a little area where, I don't know, some of us here all sleep in. That leads directly to like the little underground bit.
Okay.
Where Vanessa lets us all in.
Yes. Could you show me?
Oh, of course. Cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
As you're walking by, Monty sort of speaks up. He's still very sad. His bag of holding, he's just sort of squeezing it, and nothing's coming out. He goes, Masha, I think I know I wasn't supposed to go down there, but the place where that big ooze thing was, that I think that led somewhere near the House of Isaac if you go down far enough, I think.
Oh, okay. That's very helpful. Thank you. You know what? Once we've gone through this way, what was the kid's name who said the first thing?
Oh, he didn't have a name, but I'm gonna call him Boris.
Okay. Once we go check the way that Boris suggested, yours is up next, kiddo. And I do give him like finger guns.
He goes, pew, pew, pew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey. And I sort of notice that he's still sort of holding on to the bag of holding. I'm like, hey, it's gonna be okay. Alright? We'll find out. Do you want me to see if I can find out why your bag of holding isn't working? And then maybe we can get it fixed?
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thanks, Masha.
Yeah, hey, no problem. We can ask a magical professional and they can sort it out at some point. But first...
Jay just sort of goes, I mean, Masha. He sort of leans over to you, sort of like covering Monty's ears. I know it means a lot to him, but you might just have to get it replaced.
I mean...
You know?
I mean...
But don't tell him if you do.
Maybe, yeah, but it's always good just to ask if it can be fixed. Like, you know, I'm not particularly knowledgeable on bags of holding. I'm sure, but you know.
I mean, but if it needs to be done, you gotta do it. Okay.
We do a little secret handshake.
You do your classic handshake, or you've always done.
Yes, that we've always done.
Oh yeah, I forgot at this point. Sorry, my mind is not with it today. Angus, you were walking towards this room, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Sorry, that's my bad. I got engrossed in the crow. Angus, I think you would have seen Marissa like storm out, like screaming about crows and stuff.
I guess I'd still gonna be looking for the kids and Masha.
They all seem to be going on a little expedition with Masha as they exit the room.
Oh, hello.
Oh hey, everyone! Look,
Hi.
it's Angus.
Where are you going?
We are going to look at tunnels in the maintenance zone that could be used for exits for maintenance reasons.
Oh, you're doing the
totally not a way to
doing
find out
the
about
the integrity.
Yes, we're totally
checks,
not trying
yeah.
to find ways that a killer could escape after killing someone. Totally not that.
I know they're children, but I feel like they grasp the concept of sarcasm.
No.
Yeah, they all nod. They all nod and say, "Yep, yep, yep."
Yeah. Did you guys figure it out anyway?
Well, we're about to go do that now.
Yeah, we just sort of thought not to say anything.
Yeah. Is it Monty who has the bag of holding?
Yes, but I'm assuming Masha has it now.
I don't think I would
Masha
like
take
it from him. I'd probably just be like,
Okay.
"Hey, we'll go get this fixed later," sort of thing.
I felt like Monty mentioned his bag last time, didn't he?
He did. He's mentioned it it like when I think you were all there and he said something about it.
Yeah. Monty, can I just have a look at your bag for a quick minute? Because I'm
Okay,
an
just
artificer.
don't break it.
I won't. Don't worry. I'm just gonna check, see what's wrong with it.
Could you roll me Arcana?
15.
Okay. As far as you know, there is no issue with this bag of holding. Nothing should be wrong with it. It's perfect condition.
What's the problem with it?
I just can't open it. I can't get anything out of it.
Can I reach into it?
You also can't get anything out of it.
Can I scoop something up and then put it in and then wait a few seconds and then then try and take it out?
What are you putting one of your many diplomas inside the bag of holding?
No, not the diplomas.
Nothing that important. No, just something like
a pebble.
something unimportant. Like what do I have? What I have in
Molrin.
my equipment?
Sorry, Molrin, that was mean.
The fuck's a piton?
I know what pitons are. You know, like the spikes.
Yeah,
that
just
you
drop this.
use to put tents up.
Drop a metal spike in his bag.
They can also be used
Okay.
to be nailed under doors so that it forms as like a temporary lock in case you need to rest in a dungeon. That's what they were used for in the original game. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well, now it's in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah. Then I wait
And
a
do you
few
attempt to move it?
I attempt to shake it about a bit to try and take it out again.
After placing it in, you cannot remove it.
I just had a voice in the back of my mind to lean in and whisper it. It's a bag of devouring. It's eating everything.
Wait, okay. How does the mechanics of the bag of holding work exactly? Like is it
it's a portal
Ooh.
to
no
a section.
like that? Is it like TARDIS rules where it's literally just like a bag but the inside is bigger, or is it like you put it in and it like disappears and then you think of the thing you want to pull out and it appears in your hand and then you do that, or is it something else?
I believe it's
I
connected to the astral plane.
I will
Tell
say
me,
it is
Ollie, explain the quantum
can't- okay,
mechanics
so-
of this magical item right now.
Would your I mean, I think would Angus and Masha have a basic understanding of how these bags are supposed to work?
Well, Angus has replicate magical item specifically for bags of holding,
Yeah, so Angus definitely knows how they work,
and he's an
I
artificer.
I probably would have I've been in contact with them, but I don't know how they work.
Essentially, when you reach into the bag, you think of the thing you have in there and you pull it out.
Okay.
So while you guys investigate that, I think we're gonna cut over to Molrin.
Yeah.
Molrin, you're
Okay,
walking up to the workers' district, and how are you going about your investigation?
Sneakily.
Okay, roll me some stealth.
Okay, we've got 13 stealth. I'm not actually trying to be that stealthy. I'm just...
So 13. That's not too bad. I think the workers' district at this time is a bit busier, so I think in certain areas you can sneak around a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you specifically looking for? Just this cart in general?
Yeah, I didn't get much information about it from the guy, did I?
Yeah, essentially you just knew that there was this big cart being dragged around.
Yeah, I'm looking for the cart. Maybe I could ask around for it, I suppose. I could ask someone.
Do you
Although it's
go
the
up to
workers'
someone?
district, so there's probably going to be a lot of carts.
So you go up to someone in the crowd, and Molrin, this is actually a familiar face. Somewhat. It's a little bit hazy. But you're almost certain you fired this man. Oh.
Hello.
Sorry,
Hello there,
love.
my friend.
Didn't mean to bump into you. You knew around it.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm just trying to look for a delivery. I think it might have gone to the wrong place, you know?
Oh, delivery. What kind?
I don't really know. I'm picking it up for somebody. I think it might. Well, it might have illegal things in it. So, I was thinking, what sort of kind of places would have that in it? You know?
Oh. I see. Well, we can't have you getting into trouble for that, obviously. Sorry,
No,
my
I'd
mind's
rather
been
not.
a bit all over the place recently.
How come?
Oh, it's just a couple of days ago. This dickhead, he just walked into the fucking pet shop around here, and he fired me. I don't even know who he was. Apparently, it's official
What?
though. I showed it to work the next day, and I'm fired. I'm gone.
That's a bit rude, honestly.
More than rude. I've fucking.
I think you should lodge a complaint
I mean,
about that
speaking
guy.
of, it does actually remind me. If you're looking for anything, illegal substances that you might have lost, that pet place, they do some stuff. I've heard.
Wow. You volunteered that information very quickly. Thank you.
I trust you implicitly. There's something
Must be
friendly.
because of my face.
Yeah, you got a nice face. Do you want to get a drink later?
No thanks. Thank you, but I'm busy finding illegal things.
All right then. See ya.
Goodbye. Hope the job goes okay.
Oh, yep.
And I'm gonna walk off.
You walk off. Are you
To
going?
the pet shop?
You're going to SFTPORA. It's just sort of on the outskirts of the workers' district, surrounded by a big old fence.
Could you just remind me what SFTPORA means?
I'll get up the acronym of SFTPORA. Society for the Preservation of Rare Animals.
Nice. I'm gonna go in and see if anyone knows about Hordo.
You go on in there. It seems quite quiet. You see, you vaguely met this person before. They're a lizard folk who's dressed in like a big woolly jumper, like running the counter. Hello?
Hello there, my friend.
Hello, can I help you at all?
Well, actually, you might be able to. I'm sort of running a independent investigation about the murder of I think he's a priest.
Oh, you mean Hordo?
You
Yeah,
know, I'm sort
that's
of a private-
terrible to hear. Yes.
Yeah. I'm just sort of following up on leads.
Say private
know,
investigation. What does that mean?
Oh, I've been hired. It's
By who?
It's a whole thing. I was just wondering if you've received any packages around here. Did you have any packages here 2 days ago?
We have constant deliveries. It's hard to keep track of any specific one. Packages.
Can I roll
we got-
insight?
Here on the insight. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yo.
That's a natural 20.
Whoa.
Natural 20.
I mean,
Yes.
he is not lying about getting many packages, but he feels that your specificity does like unnerve him slightly. Not that he would show it much, but like you do the Sherlock thing where you zoom in on like a hanky or something. I don't know. you get like a really expensive shot of something weird and specific of his like of sweat going down his head.
We cut to a field. And he says it was a boomerang.
The fucking boomerang did it!
Hordo gets decapitated by a boomerang.
He was hit by a boomerang.
Arthur
and this
Conan
has
Doyle
no
actually wanted to end
relevance to
all the Sherlock Holmes
episode.
books with a boomerang murder, but people kept telling him to
Yeah.
not do that, and he kept saying, "Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that!" I mean, again, who did send you? Who hired you for this? But if I can ask, that's
Hordo's
not
wife,
illegal.
actually.
Your
you may
wife
ask,
hired you.
and it was Hordo's wife.
Hordo doesn't have a wife.
He is a priest.
Yeah, well, it's surprising that she hired me. Thanks very much for the information. I suppose there's probably nothing here, so I best be off.
Oh, I mean, you could stick around and see if you could adopt a pet, perhaps.
Maybe what kind of pets do you have? I'm gonna look
You've
around.
got many pets. Some in the back room, even. If you care to join me.
Oh, in the back room.
Yes.
In your secret back room.
Yes.
What kind
it's
of
not a
pets do you
secret
have in
back
your back room that you can't have out here?
Oh, dangerous ones. Some ones we can't put into the public. But I mean, if you would like one, maybe Hordo's wife could be comforted with a new pet.
That would be very good. Do you have
Why don't
any
you
that
come
were
back?
born yesterday?
Quite a few, actually. It was wonderful. Very beautiful thing.
Okay. Fine, I'll go with you.
Okay. He sort of gestures for you to go first.
Ah, no. I insist.
No, that would be rude, wouldn't it? You go in.
Okay, well, I'm going then. And I turn to leave.
If you really are looking for a specific package, it could be back there somewhere. Things do get mismanaged every now and again.
Can I look into the room? See what's in there?
Roll me a perception check.
Can I roll investigation instead?
No.
No reason.
I'm sorry.
I'd rather roll investigation.
But you're not
please.
investigating anything. You're perceiving what's in a room.
Why would you want to... Is it perhaps that you have a higher investigation, Matthew?
Oh, that would be silly.
No.
Whoa!
I didn't see anything.
Molrin
We got a
closes
zero.
his eyes.
I roll a natural 1 for the tape.
Oh, zeros mean something funky
-1
happens.
is 0.
Oh, Molrin dies on a... Molrin gets an aneurysm and it kills him.
Oh my god.
0 means something funky happens. I'm going to roll on my funky dice to see
Is
how
this-
extreme the
Wait,
funk
is
is.
this a
What?
rule?
Oh my god.
Hello?
No, I'm not going to actually roll on the funky dice to see how funky
You have
it
funky
is.
dice?
Although, I think something I did establish in the previous campaign was that zeros do something weird,
Ah.
and that resulted in something happening. I might not do that. I think I'm just
Oh,
going to say
God.
that Molrin, there's
Ollie.
so many boxes back
Ollie, is
there.
the arrow gonna come back?
The arrow is gonna fucking kill
The fucking
Molrin
crossbow
Olsen.
bolt makes its return. That's what killed him.
All I'm gonna say, Molrin, is that it's ridiculous how many boxes there are back there. There's so many boxes back there, it's incredible. You should see how many boxes there are, gee whiz.
I still don't really trust him. Even though I can't see anything.
Could it be the evil
Although
voice he was given?
Fine. I mean, we do lose stock, so that your package might not be here for long.
You know... Fine. Alright. And I'm gonna walk up to him and push him into the room.
Okay, roll me strength.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes.
Hate to see it.
You push on Hamish's chest, and he, in response to you doing this very sort of like light shove, he kind of just grabs your hands to throw you inside, and you land on a bunch of empty boxes. Some of them are full, and he grabs something from under his counter, and it's a big old shotgun.
Taking that.
Molrin's
Becoming
gonna
emphasis.
fucking die.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Who told you?
As I say, it was Hordo's wife who told me.
Shut up. No one
Although
gives a
maybe
shit.
I just
No one-
found it on my own.
No one... Oh my god. Who'd you talk to? Which one of them talked to you out there?
I don't remember his name.
Oh,
But-
okay.
He was very cute, so I was busy looking into
Jesus.
his eyes.
Listen. Blue eyes, Tony. I got crimson eyes,
I'm like
but I don't know why they
handsome
call me Blue
Squidward,
Eyes.
but handsome.
It doesn't make any sense.
If you collect three of me, I form a big guy with three heads. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it.
Listen. Alright. Going forward, one of two things is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Or one, you will explain why you're here, what you're doing, in general, the basics. Or two, I will shoot you and feed you to it. Alright?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Because once someone realizes I've gone, for example, Richard Filament, they're gonna know exactly where I am, and they're gonna know how I died. And they're gonna come over you so hard. I didn't mean to say that. They are going to get here and, like, burn this place down or something.
We recorded that. It's recorded.
On camera.
No, wait.
Red-handed.
No,
Camera. Caught in 4K.
I said the first one. My character said the first one.
Okay. They are going to... Alright. I thought
You
you
will
said you
drown.
were private, though. Nothing to do with the police. Also, you're around here. There's nothing to indicate that you work for anyone. Why should I believe you?
Well, don't believe me then. Feel free. But once they know you have your little creature locked up in here, everything's over for you. You think I don't know? I know everything.
What do you know?
I know who killed Hordo. I'm just trying to prove it.
You know who killed Hordo? Seriously? Then why are
Yeah.
you here? What's that got to do with anything?
Just trying to get proof, you know. I'm trying to see what's up. I'm like Columbo, you know that guy?
I've seen Columbo, yes.
He's my favorite. Yeah, well, we've all seen Columbo.
You should the
Everyone
Johnny Cash
here has
one.
canonically seen Columbo.
Johnny Cash one's good.
Okay, can I try and can I roll something to make him believe me?
That you've seen Columbo.
I mean,
Persuasion.
you can roll persuasion.
I
Roll me
would
some persuasion.
I would be honored to roll persuasion.
Roll low. I'm honestly very scared from all
Oh,
of
no!
it now. Oh no!
You know, I'm starting to figure out one thing out. Whether you're looking for Hordo's killer, or looking to my thing, I don't think you're very smart.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna type you something. Okay. I do that, and then
So,
run up to him and try and tackle him to the ground.
Molrin, doing this surprise action, it does throw Hamish off. I need you to roll me an attack with advantage.
Oh, fuck.
Just add your strength.
He showed him his badge.
Oh my god.
Roll strength with advantage.
Here's my
Yes.
badge.
He was too busy. He was so impressed by this authority figure that he threw him completely
Oh,
off.
fuck.
Okay.
16. That all right?
So are you specifically trying to trip him up?
I'm gonna get his legs.
Yeah, you fully like surprise him and go for his legs, and you bring him down. The shotgun like fires off into one of the boxes, and you see just like and I think you would see this more in that firing into one of the boxes, a red powder just sort of spreads throughout the air. Shit!
Okay, I'm gonna go back, and then just start punching him.
Wait,
He's just beating the shit out of him.
wait, did Molrin actually find the killer? What the fuck?
Okay, I'll be honest. I've no idea what's happening, but I've got your shotgun now. So you tell me what's going on. What do you have in there?
Oh my god, you don't actually know. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, okay, fine.
No.
Fine. That is very irritating for me on a personal level. Also, as you Martin, I think you would see this as the powder sort of spreads throughout the place. You see a lot of the smaller animals in cages outside all start freaking out. They all just start getting really aggressive and just like banging on their cages and shaking.
Mm-hmm. That sounds bad. Maybe you should tell me what I want to know, and then you can deal with it.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, okay.
Okay, what's the creature?
I have to show you it. It's a bit of a climb.
No, you don't. What's the creature?
It's something me and my husband, who thank God is not here, we found on another floor and transported it here.
And what is it?
We don't entirely know. It's very dangerous, but we have it under control.
What's it look like?
Ever seen a worm?
I have, on occasion, seen worms.
Imagine a big worm with lots of tendrils that wants to eat your mind.
Oh.
God.
Ollie,
That's a big worm.
no.
What's the powder for?
The powder? What do you mean the powder?
Why'd you have it? The red powder over there that's making them go all like that.
It's a pheromone. Sometimes it helps some of the weaker animals. You can only use it in a small amount though. Makes them a bit stronger. If they're especially if they're in the new group, might feel intimidated in some of the little habitats we're building.
And why did you put some on Hordo's body afterwards?
What? There was some on Hordo's body?
Yep.
I don't know why it would be there.
Is it
Honestly,
because you put it there?
No. God, no. I don't
No, I
want
didn't
anyone
think it
finding out I
was.
have this
But
stuff.
one of your
I didn't
creatures
want to kill
probably-
Hordo. Huh?
What kind of creatures make that?
No. It's made artificially. It comes from insects and things like that, but it's stronger. It's supposed to work. It's
you're
supposed to
the
work on
only
all
people
animals.
You're the only people who can make it.
I don't know. We just get it from an outside source on another floor somewhere. We don't really know the specifics. Don't need to ask.
Is there anywhere else in Hex that they could have bought this powder?
We are the only ones who would ever need any of it. Unless someone stole some.
Well, do you keep records of when you sell this stuff?
No.
It's very dangerous. You probably should.
We barely sell it. And even we never give you the full jar. They just use it to, I don't know, if their pet's feeling ill or sad.
Do you remember who you sold it to?
I don't remember. How does this even relate to Hordo anyway?
I'm asking the questions here, buddy.
Listen, I would only ever give anyone a sample, and if you give out too much, if I give it a full jar, I mean, it's going to drive the animal into a frenzy. You need...
So, you don't,
basically
like, keep
uncontrollable
stock. How would you know if someone, like, took this really dangerous substance?
I mean, they couldn't have gotten past me. Chris, he works it. We both work here. We don't leave from this place. On the constant guard, I had a gun. No one can get in.
You had a gun.
I mean, there is one way someone could have taken it.
How?
I mean, every couple of nights we do a big nightly delivery. We collect it and we move it out through HEX. If someone maybe intercepted it or it fell out of our truck, they could have taken some.
Right. And that's how you think they might have stolen some?
I
So
mean,
we're looking for a... Okay, then. I stand up and, like, give him my hand to
he takes it.
stand up with.
Can I have my gun back, please?
No.
Okay, fair. I don't know. It's just a guess. I don't know why anyone would want to steal it anyway.
So, did you say these trucks were going to or from this building?
2. It's more of just this big cart. We just drag it around late at night.
The best time for a sneaky robbery.
All right, is that? Are you done? Am I arrested? I don't even know who you are. What's happening to me now?
I'm Narcissa, and you can just forget about me, alright? And, as a reward for forgetting about me, I'll forget about all of the illegal stuff that I've seen, and keep the gun.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, if it's not too much trouble, I would like a look at your big worm thing, if that's okay.
I mean, sure. Come on down. Might as well.
Nice.
And-
Just remember, though, I do have a gun.
Yes, you do.
Congratulations.
But to be honest, when we're down there, that's basically nothing. And he walks you down. He takes you down this big old ladder that sort of seems to descend just like really far down. And we are going to cut back to Angus and Masha.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Why do you think Molrin's an egg?
More in an
Gwen.
egg?
Is he an
Well,
egg?
because you keep saying... Molrin keeps saying that their name is Narcissa.
Is this just some kind of
It-
word that means trans, and I'm not trans enough to understand.
Is a trans person who doesn't realise they're trans yet. And when a person realises that...
I actually did not know that was a term.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
It is. It's
and-
exactly what
and-
I thought it was.
Actually, I've never
Yeah,
heard that as a
and-
term
and-
before.
And when a trans person realises they're trans, that is them cracking the egg. Yes. Like me, I
An egg.
eat so many eggs.
I think
Oh
it's.
my
I
God.
think. And that's
Yeah,
why you're
exactly.
trans.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
The eggs trans my gender.
Eat eggs,
Yeah.
become trans.
What about Mr. Strong? Mr. Strong had the opposite.
Mr. Strong?
Mr. Strong, he ate eggs, ate square eggs, ate 50 square eggs in the morning.
Are you saying Mr. Strong's a trans man?
I'm just saying he eats a lot of eggs, that's all I'm saying. Mr.
Oh,
Strong's
you were
eggs.
talking about Mr. Men.
Yeah, of course I'm talking about Mr. Ming. The
Wait,
more eggs Mr. Strong eats, the stronger he
just
becomes.
like Gaston.
So Gwen, not only do you become more trans when you eat eggs, but you also gain
Yeah.
power.
Yeah,
Ah,
he can lift up 65 elephants
You can
at
siphon off
once.
hormones from people. Anyway, cutting back to Angus and Masha, who I'm assuming, are you guys like? Would you guys be down in the maintenance
Probably,
zone at this
yeah.
point?
Probably.
we'd be snooping around with our large band of like 30 kids or something.
The protein.
the pro
Would you guys have split up, or are you all
It's
together?
them.
What are we doing down in the maintenance zone?
We're looking for clues for like to see if like this would be a way for for the killer to escape.
I don't know what I'd be looking for, because I personally don't subscribe to that way of thinking.
Oh.
I'd assume the killer just opened the door, killed him, closed it, and left.
Well, yeah, maybe he left through maintenance zone door.
I guess if we're in the maintenance zone looking for clues, we would look for a place where that wagon was seen.
I guess, yeah.
I would say the wagon was seen on the surface.
Yeah, but we could still kind of figure out the tunnels, couldn't we?
Oh yeah, that's true. Can you... Okay, so could you both roll me some investigation?
I got a dirty 21 rolling investigation, which is the same as my passive.
11.
Oh.
Can I just use my passive? Can I use my
Yeah,
passive
sure, why
of
not?
22? Yeah.
So as you explore the two possible routes in the maintenance zone, like the one that leads, you obviously find the one that sort of directly connects to the sort of the underpassage, and that like there doesn't seem to be much signs of like of anything of like possibly where a killer would run through or like any powder. Looking in the in the goopy area, the more oozy area with these kids, there are a few more interesting things. These tunnels are like really old, and like barely anyone has explored them. The kids do. The kids seem more familiar with it because they're precocious. They seem to find like pretty quickly that around like right past where the ooze was in this chamber, there's like a gap there's a gap in the wall that you can just sort of squeeze through.
Huh.
I want to squeeze through it.
Let's squeeze through it.
Are you taking the kids with you, or is it just you two?
It's up to the kids.
I guess we'll take the kids. No reason not to take the kids, right?
Except for all the dangerous, horrible things.
I mean, yeah, but they're used to it. We're less used to it. So they're protecting us, really.
Just justifying child endangerment.
Yeah.
They're helping us.
What would your girlfriend think about this?
It's a school trip. Don't make me the bad guy here. It's not my fault someone got murdered, and we need to enlist children to help us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the verdict on the children?
We're taking them.
They can do what they
Yeah.
want.
If they want to follow us, then cool beans. If not, go back to where it's safe.
Jay and Monty and a few of the other kids do leave. Like Jay and Monty sort of goes, I think we're gonna like head off
That's
now.
fair. Go have a nap or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably sounds good. By the way, just going forward, do either of you guys have dark vision?
No.
No, but I can make anything I want light.
I am
Okay, cool.
not a coward.
Going into this sort of like very tight area, it's like it's a struggle to sort of go through all these pipes. There's luckily no more ooze here, so it's less oozy than it was.
Thank God.
And but as you travel along, all light sources are just sort of gone from you.
Oh, could I make my torch shine magic light?
No, you're not allowed.
Of course.
Magical tinkering. It shines 5 foot bright light, and then a 5 extra foot dim light.
You sort of as you turn on your light and you come to what like this really strange little sanctum, and it's clear that someone is like maybe not been living down here, but they've set up something here. There's like an old map on the sorry, not an old map. There's a map on the walls, and it seems to sort of chart the various tunnels, like underground of HEX. I'm assuming I'm going to carry over your passive perception from that for your investigation from this because it's ridiculous.
You know the map that Barb showed me last night before we started drawing each other? Can I put my hood up, go serious god mode, and sort of like check if this map shows more than the base map that Barb had? Can I do a Sherlock?
Oh, of course. So you glow slightly, Masha, illuminating this very dim area. Angus, your torch is weak and feeble in comparison. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm the pope of the god that's possessing her. I don't care.
And comparing these two, Masha, you can see that the map you have that Barb gave you is not only like it's very simple compared to this one, but this one is like it's very detailed in the sense that routes have been planned out, like certain you can see like partially bits have been like rubbed out, removed, and it's all just trying to like work out like it seems to be trying to figure out how like quickly you can travel along almost the entirety of HEX.
And does it have like things showing the House of Isaac and routes going to and from there?
There's but like all of the converging points on like a specific location have been marked, and I think through context you can assume that this is the House of Isaac.
Right.
At this moment, oh, you've got your torch. Angus, can you please make a dex saving throw?
4.
You suddenly feel like a cut go across your arm, and you take 2 damage.
Oh no.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Masha, can you also roll a dexterity saving throw?
How dare you? Ah, that's 7.
A cut goes across your face.
Why is it always my face?
You also take 2 damage.
It's always my face.
You suddenly feel like the darkness in this room is like shifting around you,
Fuck.
and there's this disgusting like howling noise coming from it.
Are any of the kids still here?
No, I think most. I'm going to say pretty much all of them
Okay,
have just sort of left.
Yeah,
because they were just getting
if
tired.
If there's any of them left, I'm gonna just shout out for them to run.
Yeah, but they scuttle away. And this darkness starts just closing in on you both, like growling and snarling at you.
I probably would already have like my short sword out because I'm in none mode.
Oh. Is there anything on the floor?
Roll me a very quick perception check with
My
disadvantage.
passive perception is 19.
Okay, fine.
Can I?
You see like there's definitely like you finally see like a pickaxe on the floor.
Oh, there's not helpful at all.
Can I?
I'm looking for like rubble.
Can I use a perception check to spot a hidden creature? Because that's one of the things I can do.
Right, do it.
Okay.
Do it, but I'm gonna make you roll for this one.
Why though?
Okay, use the help action.
21.
You can't like you can pin down that this is more than one entity. This creature in front of you. The power conducting it is like you can tell it's not here. It's at a distance
Right.
somewhere else.
Don't like this.
As the shroud of like screeching and snarling closes in on you, Angus, I'm assuming you're clutching a pickaxe or maybe you just abandoned it on the floor. We are going to end the session.